Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. I'm Mysterious JG, and we're ready for the Geth Comms Hub mission where we have to shut down a Geth server. This one's weird. It's like an ape. So let's get it done. I don't even think we choose squad mates for this one, if it works the way I remember it. Maybe we do, and yeah, I think we do, but they don't actually do anything. That being the case, Javik, you're up. Oof. Who am I least likely to use? There's a mission coming up where we'll be fighting in Sorry space. So, without spoiling anything, we'll want to bring Liara along for that. James, we could always bring back in. Now that I got Ash, I'm less inclined to use James, as they serve similar purposes. Being humans, apparently they're just big dumb meatheads. But Edie is the one I'm least likely to ever use again. Sorry, Edie. Let's bring you guys along for this mission where I don't think you get to do anything. And if I'm wrong and this mission's combat and the next mission has no part for your squad mates, then it'll be another chance for them to play. I do need to switch this back. That's right, because I did this, but then we loaded game because I bought upgrades for weapons for characters other than Shepard, and then had second thoughts about that. %, wow. Our ultralight materials for this one is only 10%. That's why we need to get the frickin' forgot the 80% version for this. I could probably use the big heavy what do you call it, barrel, but I don't have it, so this one doesn't really, I don't know how much difference the weapons. I don't really believe this notion that you increase the damage for the bombs by having a different barrel. They're bombs. So whatever, we'll go back to this. You guys haven't had upgrades in a while. I can at least get you using the one that's been leveled up to 5, because that's probably the one that's doing the most damage. And you are Shepard. You are this guy. You've got the particle rifle. I mean, you could in theory be doing damage. Try the pulse rifle out for a while. Weapon stability. Piercing mod is good. 17.5%, it's not that much, it seems like. Powers? Powers! What am I talking about? She's got 8 points to distribute here. It's been a while for her. Been a while. Gonna have a longer lasting decoy or a decoy with better shields. Let's go with longer lasting, I guess. And then we can have it using shock or recharge speed. Exploding decoy, I like this. And you, well, I certainly haven't used you in a while, have I? Lift grenade, slam, man, he's got some dumb powers. Dark channel is persistent damaging biotic field. Deal high damage. I don't think they use the grenade powers, though. Inflicts 58 damage per second to lifted targets, or increase all damage targets. Nah, I'll go with damage per second. And double pull or recharge speed. I'll go with double pull. And then I will work on slam. Let the boys be boys. Slam. Impact radius. I usually go with a radius when I can. And none of this is really going to matter. And, oh, is it going to make me switch discs? That made me switch discs in a while. I've been pretty happy about that.
Commander, it is as we feared. Guest squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Mm-hmm. Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted.
Help me, Ron. Duh.
What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
Well.
Such a connection is theoretically possible, although highly unusual.
Oh, I should have brought Tali along just to hear what she says here, but whatever. How would that even work? That's my question.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Virtual
Your species
reality.
has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project
And the
Overlord.
virtual boy.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
Well, yeah.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
You should have mentioned this before we got on the fucking shuttle.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are
Actually,
an
I have your
This
shoulder,
is the
Shepard.
advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
Doesn't make a lick of sense, but let's do it anyway. And you don't have my shoulder, you have my shoulder plate.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security.
I'm pretty sure you
boxes
can't
for safe
fail this mission other than just quitting.
Wait, you're not going to...
Laters.
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
And yet he died easy when he was your squad mate in 2. Alright, Javik, you big load. Yep, thanks for that shot, Edie. That one too. The only Geth building in the universe that isn't crawling with 1,000,000 Geth. Platforms, excuse me. Oh, there's a dead Geth already. Legion do that? What kept you? I have lured you into a trap. You will now be murdered by the Geth.
This is it?
This is it.
Yes.
This is it.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due
By
to
Edie's
restricted
boobies.
resources, it is best if you connect alone.
How can Edie get involved? Edie's really got a robo butt, doesn't she?
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed
It'd
to
really
document.
fuck their brains up if Tali went in there.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
It's like an MRI. He has to see. You are not remaining still.
Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged.
Shepard Commander, stay fucking still.
Shepard Commander,
Digimon,
we
digital
acknowledge your
monsters,
integration
Digimon
into the
are the
server.
champions.
We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
I disagree with your welcome. We don't have a consensus at all.
We installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
Not really.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
He doesn't look different. He looks the same, except
You
glowy.
will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
Okay, whatever.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
See, what I don't get now, yeah, okay, sci-fi geek revealing himself here as though you didn't know. And like Battlestar Galactica, they didn't really explain it all that well, but there were little hints here and there that the Cylons, you know, hot sexy chick Cylons, the Cylon dudes, whatever, they were in some way the same species as and could communicate directly with the Cylon fighters, and even they quote bullet heads, the Centurions. I think they at one point they were treating the Cylon fighter ships, they were treating as kind of like animals, but like, why would the Geth are software and the hardware doesn't matter? Why are there Geth pilots, Geth units on the fighters communicating with the server? Why aren't the Geth fighters just hardware platforms that are part of the Geth consciousness? Why do you need Geth who look like Legion pressing buttons on the fighters? We've never actually seen that, but I think it's implied that that's what's actually happening. At any rate.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
I will guide you through this ridiculous, wonky mission. Got Paragon points for feeling bad about murdering Geth cities. I have no shield, so be careful.
Establishing connection to access point.
So this is ridiculous.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
So yeah, you're supposed to blow up orange squares, and that represents Reaper code. It's just very silly. And if you don't destroy it, it sort of gets in the way, and you can't progress, and whatever. And I don't believe you can actually fail. You can get really annoyed.
Connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
Combat
I wondered what the
software.
gun was for.
It is because you do not feel familiar with things unless you are shooting them. Did I take damage for? No, you just can't proceed. So yeah, there doesn't appear to be a way to actually fail.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
You are a dumb jarhead, Shepard. some more crap over here. And yeah. Goes on like this for a while, folks. And then eventually you get...
Proceed to the access point.
We get quote access point, which basically is going to be Sabi backstory, as you will see shortly. Or maybe not yet.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
I got 400 experience points for that.
Keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
Unknown. Don't know what's going on. You figure out how to navigate crazy Geth world. So as we were killing them by the thousands in Mass Effect 1, this kind of weird ass shit was going on in their heads. Fascinating, Captain.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code.
Gotcha.
You require access to proceed.
Alrighty. So I think we just destroyed a portion of cluster whatever.
A Reaper code fragment. Let's see if I can take it along with me.
How the hell would you take it with you? What the fuck's going on? A Reaper code fragment. This looks interesting. You know, I should have thought in advance of things to say during this mission, because I knew it was going to be boring and stupid. And I was kind of looking forward to how wacky and zany it would be for anyone who wasn't already familiar with the game, but I didn't think of anything to say other than, what is this nonsense? For all the complaints about how Mass Effect, since Mass Effect 1 has become more and more about trying to appeal to your, like, Call of Duty players and your Gears of War players, I can't imagine a big-time Call of Duty fan. I'm painting with a broad brush here, I know. But like the typical guy whose game collection doesn't normally include sci-fi, but he has Call of Duty and maybe some Madden games and stuff, it's tough to see, even if they're potentially could be turned on to these types of games, this right here, I don't know if it's going to do it. And again, maybe it'll blow their mind. I know some really very cool, bright people who like these games. But
contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI network?
seriously?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
Goo
The
booga.
word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Geth creator Zahak, that's a long name.
Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories
Oh, yeah,
by
good
using
point.
your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Well,
One.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data.
yeah, it's not quite better, actually. Yeah. So their word for servant of the people is Geth. That's kind of a short term for such a concept, but anyway, you're a big Call of Duty fan or Madden fan. I didn't mean to like mock you. I'm just saying, if you're not normally into the sci-fi and story over the action, this just seems kind of irritating, and the fact that you can't lose makes it feel like busy work. They wanted you to be doing something vaguely interactive while you found out the backstory of the Geth. was wondering if maybe this would eventually trace all the way over to here so we could blow up that. But it doesn't look like it. You can shoot these all day. It doesn't do anything unless you find a glowy, bright orange starting weak point. Wasn't sure. Didn't think that counted as one. If I've come full circle, I missed something. Or I just took the wrong path. I guess I was supposed to head this way? Yeah, I'm supposed to head this way. So I get this perfectionist thing when playing through this, but there's no point in blasting any... Like here, I could kill more of that. There's no point. Except that I want to. Totally cleansing that Reaper code, bitches.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Oh, is that what I must do? Listen, Legion, I don't have to do anything. Let's continue to the next plot point, which is vaguely explained by the fact that, I mean, at least they account for the fact that even these images from the past, you can't see their faces. Burp, 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 burp. Beep, 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 beep. It sounds so ridiculous.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago.
It detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of surveying. See? It's ignoring all shutdown commands. Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Shut up.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? Let's cut the audio.
Yes,
You may
let's.
proceed to the last data cluster.
Once you're feeling good and guilty about how we were abused. Shalom, Shepard. We are the space... No, I'm sorry. That's not right. Besides, the Quarians are the... But see, the Quarians and the Geth have more in common than you thought. They're both this kind of weird space representation of the Jewish diaspora. I'm not sure how I was thinking. Yeah, I'm going through the thought in my mind. I don't know why I thought the Geth were representing the diaspora, other than the fact, well, I guess they were kind of booted out and abused too. But no, it's the Geth are the one, or the Quarians are the ones who are kind of been forced to go Mannequin 2 on the move, and are kind of looked down on when they settle down in places already inhabited by other species. Can't get over there. It seems like that's where I should be going. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, I say we're supposed to be heading over here, yeah. Or maybe not. Where am I supposed to be going? Well, we kind of got over to there. No, it's over... Oh, shoot. I guess I'm heading in the wrong direction. I don't know how long it's going to go, but I kind of want to get this whole mission in one video, because it's a very strange little standalone mission that, I guess I had to keep pressing on in this direction and more footfalls were going to appear. I was looking for like big hunks of Geth Reaper nonsense, I mean. Yeah, I'm supposed to be going this way. Oh, there's gonna be a whole other room full of this shit. Well, whatever. Was this where I came in? Okay, maybe it's where I came in. I figure I got here and shit would go down. Data cluster A. Don't seem to be allowed to run. All I can do is go burp 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 burp. Come with me, defense drone. My defense drone's pretty puny. Maybe it was a... It's already worn off? Wow, maybe I should have powered it up differently and extended its life radius, or life span. Supposed to get in there somehow, eh? Well, these stairs seem promising. Ah, here we go. No, that's stuff I already shot at some point previous. Well. Maybe I should have gotten decoy so I could make a VI going, I'm Commander Shepard and this is my favorite store in the Citadel in the middle of battle. Okay, now if I turn hard right, new platforms will appear. There we go.
Accessing data cluster.
Pretty sweet, huh? We're going for the pinfall. Go for the schoolboy. Oh man, see, the corn's kind of messed up.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
Again,
It is an efficient model.
Again, you're not seeing what literally happened.
The remaining server nodes.
I thought he was processing stuff based on his own experience. Whatever. And you fall into hell.
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
Squadrons? They're apologizing to us. They're talking about how we should learn to love and appreciate each other. He's trying to pump the brakes.
We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Against this vicious onslaught of them stopping.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
I'm gonna check and see how long the video is. Maybe I do need to split it.
We have restabilized. You must continue.
Yeah, it's actually like exactly at 30 minutes, so I think I do need to call it here. So we're not going to finish all this nonsense in one video, but when we come back, we just got far enough to see a cinema, so we must be making progress. I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Come back next time for more You Can't Lose, but You Can water going burp, 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 burp in circles action. Ta-ta.